Let's take a little tour of the Magic Kingdom. Hey everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt. It is a beautiful, warm Saturday morning here at Walt Disney World. And the Magic Kingdom, it's about 75 degrees, supposed to get up to 90, so it's going to be a warm day, but it is a very pretty day. Clear blue skies, a little breeze, a nice day to be at Walt Disney World. Hi everyone, welcome to the broadcast. Debbie, hello to you, and Cindy, thank you for joining me. As usual, I'm going to take the long way around. I'm probably going to head up to the castle. We'll check out what's going on with the new bunting and 50th anniversary decorations that are being added. Probably hang a left, and depending on the wait times, take in either the Mad Teacups or maybe Dumbo. Molly, hello to you. Welcome to the broadcast. Jack, good morning. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. And Larissa, hello. Good day to be here at the Magic Kingdom. You can see that the scrims are still up on the Main Street USA train station. Disney continues its major reworking of the Walt Disney World Railroad that gives you the circle tour of the park, especially with the work that they are doing for Tron. A lot of the tracks are being replaced, and they're taking advantage of the downtime to also work on the stations. Tim from Reno, good morning to you. And Susan, good morning. It's good to see you as always. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Michelle from Arizona, welcome. Sounds like the Dapper Dans are out. We might have to take a little peek. HR from Northern California, hello to you. Debbie, hello to you. Hey, Don. Okay, I can hear the Dapper Dans, but I do not see them. Oh, and now they've disappeared. Okay, that's all right. Amy, hello to you. A great, big, beautiful Saturday morning to you as well. So Disney released some official news regarding the Confectionary, favorite place for sweet treats. It's going to be going through a major refurbishment. Also, the Chapeau right next door is going to be down as well. So maybe we'll actually peek in for just a moment and see, so we can get a good view of what the old version of the Confectionary looks like, because before too long it will be shut down and we'll be getting a new version. I'm actually kind of excited to see what it's going to be like. Michelle, good morning to you, says loves the Dapper Dans, me also. So we can see that the Chapeau is down here at the end of the street. Confectionary is right here. Let's take a peek inside.
Well, if you set your mind to it, anything that's open can be a breakfast item. Well, that being said, more traditional...
So not so many people in the Confectionary right now. You can see that the open kitchen here is ready for business. Let's take a look at some of the treats that we've got here. You can see the Mickey chocolate chip cookie looks good. Hey, Bob from Green Bay. Pineapple sugar cookie, that looks like a good Easter treat. Ooh, and a couple more chocolate chip cookies here. Peanut butter chocolate chip and chocolate chip with the sugar on top. That's good. We've got some nice Easter colors here with Mickey bar, well, not Mickey bars, but Mickey Rice Krispie treats. Ooh, and some fudge. Oh my goodness, and they have peanut butter fudge. That is good stuff. More treats decorated. Looks nice. And I always consider this an investment in art. These candy apples that they put together, $10.99. But I mean, how beautiful is that? That's just a work of art in addition to being a delicious treat. Diane, good morning to you in Philadelphia. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. All right, so let's continue on. Feels strange to be here in the Confectionary with so few people. You can see that the trays are all set up. People are going to come and get their treats later on. So when the Confectionary is down, Disney has promised us that there will still be plenty of places where you can get yummy things, and some of those are probably going to be right here, which is in the theater, which is kind of closed off right now. Normally Disney sells art in this area, but I think once the Confectionary shuts down, the idea is that sweet treats would show up in that spot, so you still have a spot to go. Mary Ellen shared the broadcast. Mary Ellen, thank you for doing that. Good morning to you in a chilly New Jersey. We'll send some sun your way. It's a beautiful day here in Florida, 75 degrees or so, going to get up to 90. And while we're on the broadcast, we're going to walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA. We're going to check out the castle. Disney has been working over the past few weeks to add some ornamentation to the castle. So there are a number of buntings that they have added on the side in the 50th anniversary colors of blue and gold. Brian says, am I coming out with any special shirts for the 50th anniversary? Brian, that's kind of a good idea. I should probably think about that. I don't want to step on Disney intellectual property, but hey, they don't own the number 50, right? So maybe we can do something there. Thank you for the idea. Phil is in the house. Phil, it is nice to see you. Hope that you're doing well. Holly from Sebring, Florida, welcome. Oh, looks like the Main Street USA trolley is coming down the street. Let's see if we've got some riders or performers. Mike says, are the Dapper Dans still performing? Mike, your question is the most timely ever because the Dapper Dans are on the trolley and they are coming through right now. There you go. That's a good way to start off the day on Main Street, USA. Ralph and Kathy, good morning to you in Pennsylvania. All right, and we continue on. Phil says we need to get back on a podcast. Phil, that would be awesome. I always enjoy talking Disney with you. All right, let's come take a closer look at the castle and some of the bunting that's been added.
We watch you every Saturday from Virginia.
Oh, thank you so much.
So nice to see you.
Do you want to say hi to everyone on the broadcast?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day. Joanne says, love the birthday cake castle. Now, if you want to start a conversation with some Disney fans, talk about the 25th anniversary birthday castle. I think it was the 25th, where they turned Cinderella Castle into a huge Pepto-Bismol pink birthday cake. Lots of people had very strong opinions about that birthday cake, so it seems like Disney has decided to take a slightly different approach when it comes to the 50th. And yeah, the castle still looks like the castle, isn't completely covered up in frosting, but still does have some special ornamentation, brand new color scheme too. As I've said before, the color scheme with this sort of darker pink color and the bright blue and the gold, to me looks a lot better in person. Alan said, not so crowded for a Saturday. Alan, I kind of thought the same thing. I checked the wait times on the My Disney Experience app before I fired up the broadcast, and they weren't so bad, actually. Wait times were not so bad. Okay, partner statue here. Everyone's getting their pictures.
Thank you.
All right, Tracy, hello to you in Virginia Beach, says, looks like a beautiful day. That it is. Christine said, would I consider going through some of the stores on a Saturday? Yes, that's a great idea. I should do that. We did take a quick peek at the Confectionary today. Okay, so you can see, actually on both sides, the bunting that's been added for the 50th anniversary, sort of between the castle turrets. Looks nice. Actually, I have a new gimbal today. Very excited about it. It's much more compact. Still kind of getting used to it. It doesn't like to look up as much. Jeff is watching. Hello to you, Jeff. Larry says, has pictures of the birthday cake castle, and he liked it. If you wouldn't mind me using those on my website, I would love to have pictures of the 25th birthday cake castle. If anyone has some and they wouldn't mind me using them, you can send them to info@worldofwalt.com. It would be kind of fun to do an article comparing the 25th version of the castle to the 50th version of the castle. All right, I'm going to walk up a little bit, even though I still plan to go over to Liberty Square and get a closer look at the bunting. Susan, happy, beautiful Saturday to you as well. Scott from Leroy, Alabama, coming in May. I have not heard of Leroy before. Hope said, excited to see all of the decorations. It's going to take Disney a while to get them all out and installed, but it is fun to see them now coming into play. So, yeah, here you can see the bunting here on the left-hand side. It's actually very pretty. The colors are nice, mostly blue and gold. Got some purple in there as well. Looks good. Hey, Abby, good morning to you. Says, thanks for bringing some fun on Saturday. It is my pleasure to do it. Chip says, can't love the colors of the castle now. I get it. But as I do say, I think it looks better in person. So hang in there. Hang in there. Looks like we have a cavalcade that's coming our way. So maybe we'll see if we can catch that as we make our way the long way around. Leslie from North Carolina, hello to you. Gail says, thank goodness for a new gimbal. A new gimbal is like it's a gift. It's a good thing. Actually, the new one I've got was cheaper than the last one, which, technology. And it seems like it's doing a really good job. It's much smaller too. It's easy to carry around, kind of folds up into a compact shape. So it's a good thing. Parker from North Carolina, hello to you. Larry says, thanks for the pin of the month. Wife loves them. Larry, that is great, and I'm so glad that your wife enjoys the pin of the month club. And so today, you win the prize, which is nothing except my thanks, for prompting the shameless plug for the pin of the month club. If you'd like to have a little bit of Disney fun delivered to you every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com and see if I can get out of the way. Susan said, glad I got a new gimbal. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, new phone, old gimbal, not a good combination. And actually, I've still got the packaging for this one because in case this one doesn't hold up, it's going back. But so far, so good. Hey, Jim. I think an issue with the last one is it just wasn't able to handle the slightly heavier weight. Debbie, hello to you. Yvonne, good morning in Buffalo, New York. Hey, Mary, Buffalo, New York. Lucy, thank you for watching. Patty loves the cavalcades. Me too. It's something I hope sticks around. Lots of gold coins, very nice. Debbie, hello to you, welcome. Suzanne says, granddaughter loves the pin of the month. Keep the magic alive. So thank you so much for being a member. I truly appreciate it. It's a great way for me to share some Disney fun, and it's a good way to support me in the site, so thank you so much. Mike says, hoping that Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia opens up this year. I guess I've got the Disney hat on, so I live so close to Walt Disney World. It's been open for so long, I kind of take it for granted. But I really, truly am blessed to be living so close, and I'm happy that it is open as well. So you can see the castle from this view. You can see the bunting on the side on many of the castle turrets and between the turrets. Looks nice. It's a nice special effect. They still have the castle moat drained, which you can see here. And actually, it's kind of full of leaves. I've been doing a lot of work on and off in the castle moat for a while. Penelope said, do I remember when the studios had the cavalcade with old cars? I do remember different cavalcades they had there with cars. So I don't know if I remember old cars, but I do remember that. Serena, hello to you. Claudia, good morning. Says a good way to start a Saturday. All right, we continue on. So we are going to head into Liberty Square. We'll see what's going on over at the Haunted Mansion. And then I'm going to make my way through Fantasyland, and we will probably take in either the Mad Teacups. I figure that's a great way to test out the chops of a gimbal, or maybe over to Dumbo. We'll see how it goes. Crystal said the month is almost over. I know, it's crazy. It is crazy that April is upon us. Debbie says, loves the Magic Kingdom with a clear blue sky. It is truly a beautiful day here in the Magic Kingdom. 75 degrees, definitely warmed up a bit. Going to be up to 90, so really it's going to be a hot one, but a really nice day. John says, 1,400 folks enjoying some Disney magic today. Thank you all for being here on the broadcast. Truly appreciate your joining me. I really like talking back and forth, so thank you for all your comments. Thanks also for the hearts and the thumbs up, especially the shares. Great way to get the word out, so thank you so much for that. Lisa says, can't wait to book a Disney trip for December of 2022. So Riverboat Landing straight ahead. The Liberty Belle is back on the Rivers of America making its Grand Circle tours. Had a chance to check that out a few weeks ago. It looked very nice after a long dry dock refurbishment. I assume it was dry dock, some sort of refurbishment. Trisha, 41 days to go staying at the Contemporary. Good for you. I have not personally stayed overnight at Contemporary before. That is something I would like to do someday. Fun place. Jamie's got a few more days to go. And good morning to you in Texas. Hello. Oh, speaking of the Liberty Belle, here it comes. Let's take a second to check it out. A little bit blocked by a tree, but that's okay. Heather says, looks like a beautiful day. That it is. Mary Ellen, happy to see her happy place. Glad I can bring it to you. Annie says, loves the Magic Kingdom, can't wait to come back. Kathy said, will they ever bring Wishes back, even if it's just for one show? Yeah, that's an interesting question. I would imagine that it's probably quite a switchover to move from one show to the next, especially with loading up the fireworks and all of that, but you never know. I do really enjoy Wishes. It was a great fireworks show. Happily Ever After, though, it's got some great music, too. Jim says, loves how Disney transitions the music. Me too. Shauna said, heard Casey's was opening up soon. I have not heard that. That would be great because, honestly, even if I don't stop and get a hot dog, I love the smell of the hot dogs. It's good stuff. Kenneth, hello to you in Crystal City. Jamie said, never actually seen the boat move. That's awesome. It really is a beautiful ship. Very nicely done, especially now that it's come back from its refurbishment. It's actually one of those things where, if I had one lifetime opportunity to do the Magic Kingdom, it would probably be lower down on the list. But if you've been to the Magic Kingdom before, it truly is a relaxing experience. You get some great views of Liberty Square, the Haunted Mansion. Oh, and actually I said we were going to take a look at the Haunted Mansion, so let's do that. You can hear the music. Yeah, wait time doesn't look so bad. I actually can't read the sign from here, but the line is not stretching out too far, which is nice. Speaking, though, of lines stretching out too far, to our right is what I believe the line for Peter Pan, which stretches and stretches. Actually, they're using this restaurant for extra space. Susanna, good afternoon to you from the UK. Hope you are having a splendid day. You can see more scrims are up over here on the outside facade of Peter Pan. Disney's doing some more work. They've really been spiffing up a lot of the areas of the parks. Debbie from South Carolina, hello to you. Get a little bit of shade from it too, that's nice. Diana says the Liberty Belle wheel was rotating backwards. I think it was slowing down, so they probably had the engine in reverse. Okay, plenty of people out to check out It's a Small World. All the scrims are down in front of this area, and actually it looks really nice. The colors pop. It just looks like it's in grand shape. Jeff, welcome to the broadcast. Debbie says, wishes she were here. Jackie says, loves the Haunted Mansion. Jackie, I'm a Haunted Mansion fan too. Really is a fun attraction. Debbie from Ireland. Debbie, nice to see you. All right, stand by for Peter Pan. 25 minutes, really not so bad. And I saw this before. This is a very, very temporary sign here for Peter Pan's flight. The one with the three-dimensional characters is gone, I assume for refurbishment. So all part of the process. Monica said, do I do a broadcast every Saturday? Monica, thank you for asking that question. For the most part, yes. So every Saturday morning, almost every Saturday morning, typically at 10 a.m. from inside a park here at Walt Disney World. Sometimes I adjust the time a little bit. These days it's tough to do a broadcast from Epcot because they don't open until 11. But one of these days I'm going to try it, hoping the gate opens early. Sometimes if I can't get a park pass reservation, I'll go to another spot. So that's probably going to be the case in mid-April unless availability adjusts. I might end up doing a Skyliner or a resort, which are also fun things to do. Carousel's looking great. Sounds good too. In fact, maybe we'll get a closer peek at it. Megan said I should do Haunted Mansion. My concern about doing a broadcast of the Haunted Mansion is that I don't think you're going to see anything. It's just going to be a bunch of black. I was going to try to get in here to look at the carousel, but the line is extending.
Wash your hands often and thoroughly.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Nose when coughing or sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right, well, actually we did get a pretty nice look at the carousel. Anna says, can you purchase a CD of the music from Happily Ever After? Actually, you can download the primary song on iTunes. I don't know if you can get all of the songs, because I did that. Happily Ever After, like main theme song, really good. Judy says, must do on every visit. Debbie says, favorite time for the carousel is after dark. That's a good point. I've enjoyed riding it both in day and night, and there's so many Disney experiences that just are different daytime versus nighttime. Some more than others. I think the carousel is a great example of an experience that's different day versus night because of all the lights that are on. Even things you wouldn't think about being different day versus night. I've always said that I think that Space Mountain, very different experience at night. And you might say, Herb, are you crazy? You're inside. How could it be different day versus night? But when you're outside all day long in the bright Florida sun, you are used to bright. And then when you go inside for the dark, your eyes may not fully adjust, bubbles, to the view. But if you go on Space Mountain at nighttime when your eyes are already adjusted at nighttime, I think you can take in more of what is going on around you. Tomorrowland, another great example of a Disney experience, different day versus night. Pandora as well. Mary Lou says, think some of the horses were made in Philly. I think you're right. I do believe that the manufacturer of the carousel was in the northeast Philly area. Karen says, October 1st is 65th birthday. Wow, congratulations. That's very cool. All right, let's see what the wait time looks like. I was thinking either of going on Mad Teacups or Dumbo. There's kind of a line here for Teacups, but I may just do it anyway. Having a good time talking to everyone. Beryl said, Thunder Mountains are cool at night as well. I agree with you. Actually get some nice views. Oh, well, here's the end of the line. This is not bad at all. All right, we're doing it. Scott says, Disney allows a gimbal but no selfie sticks. Yes, that is correct. So the gimbal really doesn't extend any much more than your hand could. Whereas a selfie stick, I've seen pictures of people pretty much sticking their phones up inside the animatronics of attractions almost. So yeah, pretty different in the reach of those two devices. Every once in a while, more so in the past than now, I would have a security officer say, or ask me about my gimbal, does that thing extend? I would say, no, it doesn't, because it doesn't. And then they're okay with it. Jody asked if there's any news on the People Mover. Actually, I can see the People Mover moving way beyond the Mad Tea Party. So when we're done, I'm going to go check it out. Couldn't really tell if there were people on the People Mover. Looks like no, but it does look like the cars are moving, and that's a great sign. I cannot wait for the People Mover to reopen. Really always enjoy the tour around Tomorrowland. Also a great place to be able to check out the construction on the Tron coaster. Don says, I'm brave for riding on the teacups. So far, my continence can handle it. We'll see. Jeff said, Mad Tea Party, 7-minute wait. Jeff, thank you for that. Very good to know. John says, this is as close as he gets to the teacups. Sounds like John is not a spinner. Yeah, I kind of think it's fun. I think it's fun, so we'll check it out. Kelly says, loves a teacup. Classic animated Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, the Alice film is really a lot of fun. Jackie said, do I ever do a video of the Tiki Room? I have done that before. Might be one of those things that I need to do again sometime. Sharon, good morning to you. All right, we continue. Looks like I'm getting some either reflection or lens flare in my camera. Interesting. All right, supervise children at all times, please. Someone just asked, does the monorail go from the Ticket and Transportation Center to Epcot? And the answer is, as of right now, no. So that line from the Ticket and Transportation Center to Epcot did not reopen with the pandemic. Have not heard when that might happen. Arisha says, misses the dinner shows, me too. Rest in peace, Hoopty-Doo musical review, one of my favorites. Plus, you know, who doesn't like all-you-can-eat barbecue? I do hope that some of that comes back, and maybe in time that will. Jan said, heard the yellow teacups are the fastest. You have some insider information that I had not heard before. Interesting, very interesting. Jeff has joined. Hello, Jeff. Corey's arriving tomorrow. Good for you. I hope you have a great visit. Coming at a nice time of year. Actually, there have been quite large crowds for spring break. The parks have filled up with park pass reservations just not being available. But sometimes they get refreshed. Kathy, good morning to you. Corby says, this is the only way I'll get in a teacup. But I'm happy to bring it to you virtually. If you don't like the true spinning, well, you can just enjoy some video spinning. Judith, hello to you. Karen says, are they really going to re-theme the Tiki Room to Moana? So I did see that. It looks like there was some concept art created by maybe a student or somebody like that who then posted it onto the internet, which is probably not a very good career move. So I'm sure that Disney does all sorts of studies all the time. They definitely are in the mode of adding many more characters into the park, which, you know, in a way makes a whole lot of sense because people love and are connected with the characters. That's a big reason why they come here. Sometimes it's a little bit sad when a classic attraction gets, I'll say, rethemed. But I generally think that Disney does a good job with things. So even if that happens, I'm going to keep an open mind. We'll see what happens. Arlene, hello to you. Kimberly, good morning. Linda said, bought the Disney mask for the trip in December. Jack, great Saturday stuff. Going to be here in 2 weeks. Jack, I hope you have a good visit. Thanks for joining me on Saturday. And thanks to everyone for all of your comments. So I'm curious, for you, the watcher, the listener, do you ride the teacups? Is this something that you enjoy? Or is it something that you avoid because just not your cup of tea, so to speak? So I'd love to hear from you if you're a teacup person or not. Jeff says, worst part of the teacup is the breaking noise. So, Jeff, I had heard and actually just a few seconds ago experienced for the first time the fact that the breaking noise is not what it used to be. It used to be very loud, a very loud screeching noise. But when the teacup stopped just a few seconds ago, I noticed that there was still a bit of a noise, but not nearly what it was like in the past. Debbie from Long Island, hello to you. Eric from Virginia, how's it going? Valerie says, son loved the teacups on his first visit. Mitchell says, nope, but does Mission Space Orange. Oh, so you're still okay for the thrill, just depends on the type. Cheryl says loves them, but no one else in the family does. Cheryl, take in the teacups on your own. Have them go and visit Cosmic Ray or something. Patrick says gonna stick with a coffee cup. That's funny. John says spinning not my thing. Topher's sister has a strict no spinning rule. Boring. Topher, I'm with you. I'll have to have a little talk with your sister sometime. Topher, it's nice to see you. Arisha says daughter loves it. Makes her feel a little sick, but does it for her. Wow, there's the sign of a true loving mom right there. Going on the teacups when it's not your cup of tea. Gail says they don't spin so much, not like a tilt-a-whirl. That's true. Mary Ellen says can handle it as long as someone doesn't do the spinning of the individual cup. And that's actually a good point to mention. Oops. Because there are a lot of different spinning actions going on. So the main big circle is spinning. The inner circles on which the cups spin. And then if you want, you can spin each individual cup yourself and you've got control over that. So if you spin the cup while the wheel is spinning, while the major circle is spinning, that's a lot of spinning. But you don't have to have all three, you can just do two. Lauren's a teacup fan. Mary said, didn't mind the teacups, but husband spins so fast. You know, that is kind of a thing that happens, I noticed, is someone in the family is like, yeah, I'll go, and someone else in the family like, I'm going to spin this thing to death. And, well, it's kind of fun. Hopefully it's fun, unless it gets to the point where it's not. I'm personally a spinner. With one hand on a gimbal, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to spin too much, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll have fun. Jimmy says, wife makes promise not to spin, sometimes forget. I have seen and experienced and been a part of this many times. Amy, hello to you in North Carolina. Adrian said, passed out on it when she was a child. Wow, that's something. I hope you were okay. Well, you're still here, so I guess you're okay. All right, looks like we're going to have maybe 1 or 2 rounds to go before we actually get our opportunity. Violetta says, no teacups. Susan's voted for spinning. Christine says, do they clean in between people? I think generally the answer is no. I've seen this go a couple times, and I haven't seen anyone come and spin it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if that does happen sometimes. Becky, seems to be a lot of husbands spinning. This is true. Haley, hello to you. Emma, split up our party so the crazy spinners and the weak spinners get their own teacups. Good idea. Dee, hello to you. Patsy, heading to Florida on April 10th, going to be at the Magic Kingdom. I hope you have a wonderful visit. John from Rhode Island, how's it going? Petunia said, join late. That's okay, Petunia. Thanks for being here. If anyone does join late, or if you just want to get a second take, I will post the video back up to Facebook, also over to YouTube. So check them out. Ooh, that screech was a little bit louder than the last one. Benny says, teacups, not good. Pam says, got so dizzy on the teacups at Disneyland when she was 13, never again. At least you tried it once and you can say you did it. And now you know. Krista said, brought own hand wipes because it was a thing to use after the ride. That's probably a good idea because I don't think that Disney is cleaning. And you're definitely going to be touching the spinner that other people touched. Iona said, lots of hand sanitizers all over the parks at every ride. Yep, this is true. Actually, I can see one at the exit from where I'm standing right now. Tracy from Minnesota, hello to you. Welcome to the broadcast. Corrine says, loves the teacups, but husband does not. Krista asks if it's time for a shameless plug. And Krista, you know it's always time for a shameless plug, and there can never be too many. I never run out of them. So thank you for prompting it. You win the prize. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Uh-oh, Irene's getting sick just from watching. So Irene, you can close your eyes when we start, and then you can open them back up when you hear the screech. Oh, are we going to get on this one? Maybe so. Well, I guess so. Now, we need to see which cup we're going to get. Okay, because somebody said the yellow one's the best. I'm going to actually grab a yellow one because it happens to be open. All right, we will see how the new gimbal does. Jim says, avoid spinning rides except Mission Space. Not so obvious you're spinning. That's true. All that ride is about is spinning, but you can't really tell because of the way you're enclosed. Kathy said, missing the Magic Kingdom. Sherry said, are all the pins Disney pins? Yes, they are. So I purchased them all directly from Disney, so they are guaranteed brand new and authentic. And actually, it's a good reason for me to shop. So, Mary Ellen said, Teacup thumps Mission Space never again. Susan is planning her wheeze, or practicing her wheeze. Melissa said, closest to get to riding this in years. Okay, I gotta check out the safety announcement. Kimberly said, it has been too long since her last visit.
To spin your teacup, just keep turning the silver wheel to the right or to the left. The faster you turn it, the faster it spins. Well, it seems our party is about to begin. Have a most wonderful time. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta. Keith, roll the wall, see t-shirt ideas in the comments. Thank you for that. I always enjoy getting the ideas. Actually, I think the best one comes from folks here. Emma says, enjoying it late. Amy, missing the Magic Kingdom. All right, it seems like we are ready to go. Up and here we are. Well, let's do some spinning. I'm spinning the cup. Ronnie says, hang on. Well, the people next to me are going crazy. That's awesome. Whoa, that's a good one. Whoa, that green cup is going like nuts. Jeff has never been on the teacups. Jeff, glad you get a chance to experience it here. Can't get it going quite as fast with just one hand on the wheel and one hand on the gimbal, but we're getting the idea. Oh, now we're going the other way. Woohoo! Whoa! And there's the brake. You can still tell the brake noise, but it's not what it used to be. Karen said the gimbal's doing well. Yes, it is, and I'm very thankful for that. This is kind of like the ultimate test of a gimbal right here. All right, we're on our way out. Okay, and we are out the exit. I think I'm going to do the hand sanitizer here too.
Where's your mom?
All right, Beryl said did a great job. Thanks for that, Beryl. Appreciate it. Monica said it's just like being there, had to close her eyes. All right, we're going to make a couple more stops on the broadcast. One is I'm going to try to do a little peek through here and see how the canopy construction is going on the Tron coaster. I think I'll be able to see it from the railing. And then we're going to walk into Tomorrowland and see what's going on with People Mover. I saw for some time that the cars were moving, and I can see now for some time that they're not. So you can see the white girders that are in place for the construction of the canopy. To me, it looks like they've actually started to remove some of the temporary gray supports in the middle as they were building the canopy. I believe that all the pieces of the canopy are in place or very close to it. So it's fun to see that that construction project continues on. I think that's going to be a beautiful addition to Tomorrowland, especially when it lights up at night. Kind of going back to our discussion about how so many Disney experiences are different day versus night. All right, let's make our way over to the People Mover, see what's going on there. I've seen it go by several times here today. I have not seen any people in the People Mover, but I have seen the cars moving. I've also seen them stopped. So let's see what the latest is right now. Susan says, nice. Susan, I agree. Bill, thanks for watching on the broadcast. Eric says, looks like a great day to be at Disney. That it is. It's a beautiful day. Check out all the flowers here. This looks really nice. I'm always glad that I'm not the one who has to plant and weed them, but I definitely enjoy seeing them. Joan, welcome. Jeffrey says, looks about the same from several weeks ago. Yeah, I do think that some of those internal supports have been taken down because they're a temporary way as they were just putting things up. Petunia says, it is a beautiful day. It is a great day to be here at the Magic Kingdom. Really pretty blue skies, not a cloud to be found. It was 75 when I started, probably up to about 80 now. It's going to get up to 90, so it's going to be a warm day, but a really nice one. Tracy's got 3 days to go. Tracy, I hope you have a great visit. Hope you got your park pass reservations, because they've been kind of hard to come by recently. Brenda asked about the temperature. Yeah, probably about 78, 79, I would say at this moment. Gina, good morning to you from Long Island, New York. So you can actually see straight ahead the People Mover track, and there is a People Mover car stopped right there. I did see some People Mover cars moving before. So we're going to walk over and check out what the wait time looks like for Space Mountain. Angela said, any Fast Pass news? Hello to you in Chicago. I have not heard any Fast Pass news. It's going to be interesting to see what Disney does and when. So Disney's been using this opportunity to do a lot of resets. So they canceled the annual pass holder plan in California. Very glad they didn't do that here in Florida. And it would not surprise me if we see some changes to Fast Pass. Disney and many theme park companies around the world do charge for that sort of service. Disney has not said if they're going to do that, but it wouldn't surprise me if they maybe take advantage of the opportunity. Also, well before the pandemic, probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, Disney announced a new effort called the Disney Genie, which was supposed to be a new planning app, which may have been planned to work with FastPass. It may have been a plan to replace FastPass. So I don't know. Personally, I hope that Disney's going to do something to leapfrog the whole idea of queues. I think they probably learned a lot when it comes to the virtual queues for Rise of the Resistance, and maybe there's a way that instead of fast passes for a few, maybe we can have virtual queues for many. But that's just my hope and speculation. Just don't know. So, Space Mountain, 55 minutes. Plenty of people here are lined up to check it out. Gail says, doesn't look very crowded. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think some of the major headline attractions are backed up to an hour, but there were plenty of attractions an hour ago that had 10 and 15 minute waits, so pretty good. Leah said, so pretty. All right, everyone. Oh, we could actually take a quick look from here of the Tron coaster canopy. You can see it right there. Looks good. There's a lot less of the temporary rust-colored beams up, and I think nearly all of the white canopy beams are up now, so that's pretty cool. Someone says, is it true that magic bands are going away? So what I've seen is that Disney announced they're no longer sending free magic bands, and you can still buy them, of course, and I think the plan is to move things to your mobile phone. So I think it's called Magic Mobile or Mobile Magic. I always get it mixed up. So Disney's working to make sure that ticket admission, maybe in the future fast passes, can be accessed through your phone, which I think is both good and bad. Everybody's already carrying their phone around with them. Bad could be if your battery runs out. Jessica says, was fun. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Jessica. And thanks to everyone who joined me today. I hope you enjoyed a little tour around the Magic Kingdom. We had a chance to walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA. We peeked inside the Confectionary, got to see the new bunting going up on the castle. Took the long way around through Liberty Square and Fantasyland and had a chance to check out the teacups. So thank you, as always, for joining me. I really appreciate all the comments. It's a great way for us to have a great conversation back and forth. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up and the likes, and especially for the shares. It's a great way to get the word out. I hope that you all have a great weekend. And if you haven't done so, you might want to hit the bell so that Facebook will notify you when I go live. Typically Saturday mornings, typically at 10. I hope you all have a great weekend. And until next time, God bless.